Today, we're diving into the mesmerizing world of cinematic video editing, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single second of this epic journey. We're taking inspiration from the editing master himself, Jake Tran. His videos contain motion graphics part, stock footage, and images. We'll mostly focus on motion graphics because everyone can find videos and slap them onto a timeline. So, first thing you will need to do is generate a YouTube script, and I'll be using none other than ChatGPT. So, you find a topic, then wait 2 seconds, and boom, you have your script. Part 2. So, knowing Jake Tran, myself, he's using 3 video editing software. First is Premiere Pro, where all the important stuff is happening. Here, you'll have a voice, music, sound effects, and videos. Next, you'll need After Effects, where these motion graphic parts are being made. And finally, Photoshop, where you can generate transparent images and make them in the style of Jake Tran. Part 3. You need to record the script and then place it onto a first audio row and then cut it to perfection. Then add some fancy audio effects and boom, you have your voice. Next, find suspenseful music. I'll be using Envato. You can find the link in the description. Now finally, we can start with motion graphics. So first find a black video and slap it onto a timeline. Pro tip: make smaller sequences. For example, if your video is 10 minutes long, create 10 1-minute sequences and edit them separately. So I'll do just that and click here. Now you have entered the After Effects realm. First, you'll need images, so open Photoshop and start with editing. First, select your photo and go to Select and then Subject. You can also find many isolated images on Envato. Then go to Filter Gallery and select a cutout. This is the closest you'll get your image to look like in Jake Tran's videos. Then export them as PNG and boom, now you have your images. Next, let's go back to After Effects. As you could have noticed from these videos, his animations have a glitchy effect. So, in order to achieve that, go to Composition, Settings, and set it to, for example, 14 frames per second. I'll show you on screen 2 examples. The left side is 14 frames per second, and on your right side, you'll have a 60 frames per second video. You can also experiment with it. Then, we can go to the animation part. So, first import your images, and on your timeline, you'll have transformation effects. He's mostly using position and opacity, but sometimes he'll also include scale and rotation. Here I have imported my PNG images, and I'll place them on my timeline. And now we can play with animations. Let's animate our background. So go here, transform, set position keyframes, scale keyframe, rotation and opacity. And our beginning timestamp is at 00 seconds. So for example, let's move our timestamp 1 second forward, add another set of keyframes, let's increase scale size and decrease opacity to 0. And let's see what we got here. So next, let's animate Jake. Here I'll set position keyframes, go here, add another set of keyframes, go back, position him below, increase scale, and then if we go here, he appears. Next, for example, at this point we're going to add a mask, so mask, new mask, set beginning keyframe, go forward, add another keyframe. He also uses text animation, so you can type in your text here, decrease size, we're going to remove a stroke color, and let's for example change it to white color, and let's find a suitable font. We're going to add the same mask effect, so you can copy it and paste it on your text, and you got this text animation. Now, these are the basic keyframes. So if you want to make them look more cool, you can select them and press F9 on your keyboard to ease those keyframes. You can repeat for each and every pair of keyframes, and we got the animation in the style of Jake Tran. When you're finished, just save your file and then go back to Premiere Pro and repeat the process. Later, you can add sound effects and boom, you have your videos in the style of Jake Tran. See you in the next video.